It is a beautiful Sunday morning in Trinidad, and it started off with a nice light shower, nothing too heavy, just enough to wake everything up. And the sun is peeping through now. I guess our good vibes today. Today I'll be showing you how to roast some chickens outdoors, but it's a beautiful day. And before I get that started, just gonna take in my surroundings a bit. Hey guys, it's Saturday, and I am heading down the road to get some fresh chickens in order to do this roast that I want to do tomorrow. And the reason for that is that I want my chickens to marinate overnight so that all those flavors can take their time and seep into all the parts of the chicken. So I'll give you a look at that. So we're heading down to our poultry shop, get some fresh chickens and come back home. Pleasant good morning, everybody. Morning, sir. What you saying? Everything cool?
Great.
This morning, I want to get two whole chickens, please. Very well. Thank you. How everything?
Everything is good. This is the chicken we have this morning.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Right. There you are. Okay, the table for 50. Okay, so you put this one and you get one for information.
Lovely. Thank you so much.
Sorry that I don't know.
Cheers.
Mommy!
We got the chicken.
Nice! Just don't let the baby check to see that you're cooking.
Okay, put on all your mask.
This one can open. That one, it had no arm. Taking top of 30 black. I didn't get to get it yesterday, but then I get something for my wife. But today,
Look at what is that?
yeah, I don't like to go in the mall and chicken. I like to support people on the roadside.
Mr. Gary, I think I'll take one of the Portugals. Get some nice fellows here, boy. This is a sour orange. Ideally, I would have liked to put some limes to soak and wash my chickens, but I don't have that, and I really don't want to use vinegar. I sort of like how the sourness of the citrus cuts away the freshness from the chicken. Oh no, actually it's a very small grapefruit. Hey Sana,
Boy,
you know you're a fella serious with your measurements.
all the time.
You know when I put these two chickens together,
Yeah.
I come up with 4 feet. You see what I did? So basically, what I am doing, I am going to spatchcock the chicken, which means removing the spine to split the chicken open. Now this is different from butterflying a chicken. Butterfly typically refers to cutting open a piece of boneless chicken. Most times it's a chicken breast, to open it out like a book so that you get more surface area but less thickness.
So these are fresh broilers.
These are fresh broilers we just got from Morgan's. I bought this one and she gave me this as a present. When I say spatchcock, folks, please do not feel intimidated. It basically means removing this spine. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna get yourself a nice kitchen scissors. Make sure it's sharp enough. You could also do this with a knife, but my suggestion to you, try it with a scissors first. And you're just gonna start cutting. Now, if you get resistance and it's too much, you just wiggle the scissors a bit until you find that cartilage that is going to make it easy to cut through. Going down nicely. So you have the first side of the spine done. You do the other side. And as always, please be cautious. Remember your finger under there. Don't cut out your finger. Please, please, please. So you see, I get a little resistance here. I'm gonna wiggle. Or what you could do, just go back from the underneath. And you have your spine removed.
I always wonder how they end up with that in the pillow pack.
Yes, boy.
Okay, so. Okay.
So this watch, we're not gonna waste these pieces of the carcass. I actually gonna keep this to cook for the dogs later.
Good. I eating some of that dog food, boy.
If you notice here, there's a little piece of cartilage. You're just gonna take a knife and give it a nice little cut. Just a nice little cut. You see how that
Okay. Like it snap open there.
Right. And we're going to take the scissors, trim off all the fat and all the tissue. When it is cooking, all that fat is going to go through the meat and flavor that chicken.
The fat is still going to be removed, but through means of burning, but it's moistening the meat as it cooks.
Well, what is going to happen is this. You see all of this skin and some of the fat that is under the skin?
Mm-hmm.
When you put this on the grill, all that fat is going to render and it's going to fall into the fire, and then you're going to hear that sizzle, and you're going to get the smell, and then you're going to say, yes, I'm doing something right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll just work on the second bird and trim off all the fat and stuff, and then I'll show you how I season. Patted them dry with a towel. Please note that when you're using this method, this towel is to be washed separately and preferably with a little bleach. In there, we have chow mein seasoning. This is 3 teaspoons. 3 teaspoons of ground ginger, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 3 teaspoons of salt, 5 spice powder, 3 teaspoons, some cloves, some cinnamon sticks, and a couple sprigs of thyme. So I have 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil that I'm going to divide evenly between the 2 of them. And make sure you get your ingredients ready beforehand, because you are going to use your hands to get inside there and massage the meat, and you really don't want to have to be switching between seasoning containers and spice bowls and such. Alright, just mix all your spices together and just season these guys. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, right? And you might want to seize this opportunity to re-familiarize yourself on how to massage. Remember the time from before? Cloves. Whenever I decided to grill this, I will take it out a couple hours before just to bring it up to room temperature, and then we will cook. Say good night. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Back to Sunday, you just took a look at what happened yesterday in terms of all the preparation of the meat, and I took this out 2 hours ago to bring it up to room temperature. We are going to get the fire started. Let me show you the setup. So as my Valentine's present, Lasana is going to help me build my fire.
I don't know the exact name of this particular wood, but I know it has been imported.
Okay.
Only problem, very
Invasive.
yes.
Right. So if anybody recognizes this and they happen to know the name, please leave a comment below. We'd like to know as well. Sorry.
Thank you.
So the concept we're going for here is sort of like a pot bake concept, where we'll have some fire below and fire on top. This was my Valentine's Day gift from my eldest daughter, Sydney. I don't think I could ask for a better gift. She do well, eh?
Yeah.
I have some nice embers going at the bottom there and also at the top. And my idea here is to let this cook low and slow. So you see that shelf there? I'm going to put the tray with the chickens directly inside there and let that sort of pre-cook for about half an hour, and we'll remove them from the tray and place them directly on the grill.
You feel like I open inside there?
So we had a little drizzle, but in spite of that, my fire still holds its end, and it has been about half an hour since we put this in here. I'll take it out and rest it directly on the grill. Alright guys, so remember this was cooking and it was sealed. It's been cooking under a tent. So you know what's going on inside there? Inside there's a lot of steam. So let's just crack the foil. Be very careful. The scent of the cloves and all those spices and cinnamon sticks and the thyme, everything just hits your nostril, man.
Hey.
Oh, you fellas seen that?
Yeah, boy. Let me see something.
Smelling good, boy. What's that on the
Ooh,
time?
that chicken gonna fall apart, you know.
Yeah.
That fire too fierce, you know.
It'll die down. It'll die down. Ooh, that like cold over there, you know. Boy. Oh my god. Alright. Move the tray.
Roast fowl, boy.
Valentine's, you know. What I am planning to do here is maybe let this cook for about 15 minutes again, only until we get that nice char going. Every few minutes we'll just take some of this some of the juices that remain from the pre-cooking and baste it every couple of minutes, and then we let it rest. So it's time to taste the chicken. And I know I have this chopper here. Well, let me show you what is happening. Look at that. See? You don't even need knife. What you want?
Breast.
Alright.
Most of the time she does take the breast.
Breast and wing. I think I will take a leg and tie. Now you could put whatever side you want. If you want fries or macaroni pie, potato salad, roti, crepes, whatever you want to put on the side, you put it there. The meat is perfectly cooked. It's tender. There's a lot of moisture in there. It's juicy, and you're tasting all those spices that you put in there before. Everything just, as they say, you know, dancing in your mouth. There are a few important points I want to share with you when roasting your chicken. Or at least these are the things that work for me. Firstly, I wanted to get a fresh chicken. Freshest is always the best for me. Of course, if you have frozen chicken, you will do fine. It's not a problem. It's just, secondly, I allowed these chickens to marinate overnight so that all the seasonings, all the flavorings and spices could really get into the meat. Thirdly, I cooked it for its required amount of time. This took me an hour and a half, low and slow. We really got the flavors deep inside the meat, and even the breast area. Even though it was a big piece of meat, the flavors penetrated. The last thing is that I never cut open my cooked meat just as it comes off the grill. If you cut that piece of meat open right off the grill, all those juices are going to run right out, and when that happens, you'd end up with a dry piece of meat and it will become a bit tough. So I want to thank you once again for joining me here. Please leave a comment if there's a special way you like to do your chicken, or if there's a tip you'd like to share, feel free. And until next time, be happy, be safe. Going and bless up my neighbor with a box.